KVGC News Time, 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Time for a look at the news for a Thursday. It's the first day of February for 2018. Well, California State Insurance Commissioner Dave Jones released figures yesterday that show nearly $12 billion in uninsured losses, which represents the costliest fire season in California history. The report shows that 45,000 insurance claims were filed from wildfires occurring between October and December, totaling $11.79 billion in losses. The fires occurring around Napa and Sonoma, and later in Los Angeles and San Diego, resulted in the loss of 32,000 homes, 4,300 businesses, and 8,200 vehicles and various watercraft and farm equipment. In total, wildfires ripped through 14 counties. According to Jones, wildfires in the state were unprecedented for their severity and disastrous consequences. Whole neighborhoods were wiped out as wind-driven flames destroyed thousands of homes, upended tens of thousands of residents' lives, and tragically killed more than 45 people across the state. Well, more information has been released regarding Tuesday's early morning mobile home fire in Angels Camp. According to information released yesterday, when fire units arrived, they found 3 children standing outside the burning home, and when questioned, the trio told firefighters they were home alone and didn't know where their parents were. About 5 minutes later, the children's parents, Tracy Creamer and Matthew Mertz, showed up at the scene. Creamer and Mertz were both arrested and booked into the Calaveras County Jail on suspicion of child endangerment. Mertz is also suspected of being in possession of narcotic paraphernalia, more than an ounce of marijuana, and a controlled substance without a prescription. According to the Angels Camp Police Department, the 3 children are all under the age of 13 and are now in the custody of Child Protective Services. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Were you one of over 11,000 customers without power yesterday?
We were able to restore power to all customers impacted by that large outage this morning. We do still have our employees out there investigating the cause, but good news is that everyone has been restored. Now,
that's PG&E spokesperson Brandy Ehlers first reported around 10 o'clock. The outage affected the areas served by the utilities Oleta, Ione, and Martell substations. Ehlers says at the peak of the outage, Jackson, Sutter Creek, Martell, Drytown, Pine Grove, and Volcano were all hit by the outage. PG&E still uncertain what was the cause. And fish and recreational organizations are applauding the release of the State Natural Resource Agency's draft McCallamy River Wild and Scenic Study Report, which recommends adding 37 miles of the McCallamy River to the California Wild and Scenic River System. The report was mandated by the 2015 passage of Assembly Bill 142, authored in part by Assemblymember Frank Bigelow. Supported by local governments, water agencies, and businesses, AB 142 requires the Natural Resource Agency to conduct a study to determine the suitability of sections of the Upper McCallamy River and North Fork McCallamy for inclusion into the state system. The draft McCallamy study is now available for public review and comment. Comments are due to the California Natural Resource Agency by February 28th. The agency will hold a public meeting to discuss the study and hear public comment on Thursday, February 15th at the McCallamy Hill Town Hall starting at 6 p.m. Copies of the study are available online at resources.ca.gov. And February is American Heart Month, and Seroptimus International of Calaveras County, along with Mark Twain Medical Center, have teamed up to offer free cholesterol tests for women in Calaveras County. Known as a lipid panel, the test measures good and bad cholesterol and triglycerides, which is helpful in identifying women at greater risk of heart disease and stroke. The free tests are offered during the month through the Take It to Heart program. Those wishing to take advantage of the free testing are recommended to fast for 12 hours or at least have no food after midnight. Proof of Calaveras County residency is required, but no appointment is needed as women can walk into the Mark Twain Medical Center Laboratory or its medical centers located in Angels Camp, Arnold, and Copperopolis or Valley Springs throughout the month at any time. For more info, you can call the testing laboratory at 754-2583. And there are just a few days left to purchase tickets for the 10th annual Love Affair Ball set for Saturday, February 17th at the Jackson Rancheria Grand Oak Ballroom. It's the perfect Valentine's date night. The Love Affair Ball includes an elegant steak and lobster dinner, special Valentine favors, fabulous auction, and dancing to Darren Sexton and Highway 49, all to support the Amador County Fair Foundation in support of the Amador County Fair. Now, doors will open up at 5:30 for no-host cocktails, dinner at 7, and dancing to follow. Tickets to the Love Affair Ball are $100 per person, or you can reserve a table of 10 for $1,000. Tickets are available through the Amador County Fair website, amadorcountyfair.com, or by calling the Fairgrounds office. And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country Thursday morning from the KVGC News Center. I'm Jim Geedy reporting.